Welcome, parents, family, friends, and especially those we are here honoring tonight. We are here to celebrate you and thank you for exhibiting the 4 qualities that we as teachers and citizens value. I'd like to quickly review the history of the National Honor Society in Pelican and explain how you were chosen to be here tonight. Pelican Rapids High School is an active member in the state organization of the Minnesota Honor Society. Minnesota Honor Society recognizes and encourages academic achievement while developing other characteristics essential to citizens in our democracy. Students interested in promoting these qualities of MHS helped reactivate the Pelican Rapids High School chapter of National Honor Society in 1993. It had been inactive for 25 years. The purpose of the National Honor Society is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate the desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in students of Pelican Rapids High School. Members participate in individual and group volunteer projects. This year's projects include serving as new student orientation guides in the fall, cleaning ditches along 108 in the Adopt a Highway program, raising money and walking in the annual crop walk to raise awareness of local and world hunger, organizing and working 2 blood drives, a food drive, and assisting with the Special Olympics track meet in May. Students who wish to be considered for MHS fill out an application form, which includes writing an essay that identifies why they feel they should be considered for membership. Applications are forwarded to the Faculty Selection Committee, which is composed of 5 teachers from each of the academic disciplines. Teacher membership is a selection committee that changes every year. Input from the entire high school staff is solicited via email before the committee meets to select new members. The selection committee carefully considers all 4 criteria: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. This year, 12 students have been selected. There were many more students who were eligible, but chose not to apply. Current members, thank you for being a great group to work with. You've really led this group and our school in an honorable way. New members, your challenge will be to follow the excellent example of the current members and meet whatever comes this year with the same character and strength they have displayed. Thank you to those who have been part of this group, and a very warm welcome to the new members. I would like to give you a big hand of welcome.
At this time, I would like to invite the new members to share a role model, a person who they look up to for examples of leadership in their lives. If that person is in the audience, we please ask them to stand. We'll start with Ian Fay.
Hello, my name is Ian Fay, and someone who I look up to is my grandma, Norma Wall. I look up to her because she is the most caring and supporting person I know. She is always nice and rarely gets upset. Thank you, Grandma, for being kind and always being understanding, even when we are a handful. Thank you.
My name's Hannah Flossen, and my parents are my role models. They work so hard to provide for me, and they're so supportive. They also inspire me to try my hardest and go after my dreams.
My name is Kelsey Eisemann, and my role model is my grandpa, Scott Bacco. I aspire to be like him because he always has a positive attitude towards life, always puts other people ahead of himself, and makes the best of every situation. This positive outlook on life is even more important to me now with all the negative things happening in our world. I always know whenever I go see my grandpa that all my worries will go away and I'll be filled with happiness and joy.
biggest role model has been my mom. Her work ethic is admirable, and I strive to follow her example. She's always been there for me, supporting me and helping me to be the best that I can. Thank you, Mom, for everything you have done for me.
My name is Kenesha Madole, and my role model is my grandma. Because she's strong in faith, she's always willing to help others and never complains about it. Also, she gives me great advice when I need it most. Thank you.
I'm Taya March, and my role model is my Grandpa Jim. He is always someone you can go to if you need something done, and has shown me that hard work pays off.
My name is Kai Nelson, and my role model is my mom. She has always taught me to see the good in people. She has also taught me to never give up on the things I believe in. I always try to learn from the things she teaches me. I don't know what I'd do without her. My name is Sylvia Pesch, and my role model is my dad. His work ethic and ability to get things done is very inspiring to me, and I hope to one day match the level of initiative. He has a strong sense of right and wrong, and strives to make a positive difference in the community every day. I'm grateful beyond words for the example he set for me. Thank you.
My name is Brady Petznick, and my role models are my parents because they teach me to do my best and work harder.
My name is Lexi Pixley, and my role model is my great-grandma Jackie. I chose her because she is always putting others first. She always sees the good in things, and I hope to be the woman she is one day.
My name's Eva Rustan, and my role models are my parents. They've taught me that there is honor in hard work, and have always been my biggest supporters.
My name is Gage Stromberg, and my role model is Ross Crosby, because he has, over the years, shown me the definition of generosity, what it truly means, and has shown me that even those who come from humble beginnings can achieve what they were meant to be.
Now tonight, our guest speaker will be Mr. David Brown. Mr. David Brown is a retired English teacher. He's taught in Kuwait and Panama, and he spent most of his years teaching here at Pelican Rapids High School, 18 years to be exact. Over the years, he became known as the passionate and humorous teacher who made each class promise to never ever call another person a witch or a that. David Brown was instrumental in bringing soccer to Pelican Rapids, and is now honored with the school's soccer field being named after him. On top of all of those achievements, he still found time to be a beloved theater director and taught hundreds of young actors to have the confidence to stand on a stage, speak clearly, and entertain a crowd. I'm honored to introduce this year's speaker, Mr. David Brown.
Thank you, Ms. Stephenson, for that very kind introduction. Thank you, Ms. Green, for inviting me here tonight. And thank you to the inductees for tolerating me. I promise I will be brief, because the mind will enjoy what the butt can endure. Congratulations to the newly inducted Minnesota Honor Society members. It is a great honor what you have achieved. Your past academic efforts, along with your character and service, have proven to be to the members of the selection committee that you are worthy of acclaim. But who really cares what you've done in the past? The real question is, what will you do in the future? With the ideals of the MHS in mind, I would I'd like you to think about the 4 areas of scholarship, character, service, and leadership as I ask you these rhetorical questions. The main question, how, in the future, will you conduct yourselves when confronted with real-world situations? Looking at the first one, scholarship. I know that in order to be in the MHS, you have to be very smart. A few years ago, in one of my previous schools, I knew a smart person, very smart. She was number 3 in her class of 102 students. She got a full-ride scholarship to a private university in Germany. In high school, her peers recognized that she was smart. In fact, she was asked by one of her fellow students, one of her friends, to write a history paper for her. The smart person would get paid well, $150 to write the paper. Would it have been a smart thing to write the paper for her? Was it worth risking her scholarships? Well, she wrote the paper and got paid for it. Sometime in the future, when a situation like this happens to you, what are you going to do with your MHS scholarship? Will you do the same thing as she did, or will you do something differently? Now let's examine character. I know this boy very well. His dad was a high school chemistry and physics teacher, and it was a few days before the big chemistry final test. This boy was at home alone, studying, doing his homework, and he went to the kitchen to get a pencil from the desk. As he opened the top drawer of the desk, he discovered the answer key to the chemistry final. Now, this boy had some choices to make in his life. He was an average chemistry student, and if he copied the answers down, he'd get a good grade in the chemistry class. Or he could be generous and share with the answers with his friends. Or he could put the answer key back in the desk drawer, close the drawer, and forgot it ever existed. Now, I know the question that you want to ask now is, what choice did the boy make? But that's not the right question, because that is in the past. The real question is, what choice are you going to make with your MHS character when you are faced with a situation like this? Next, service. One of my friends was in a very big high school. High school that was about 400 or 500 per class. The kind of school that a lot of smart people went to, and she was smart. In fact, she is now a very acclaimed corporate lawyer. When she was a junior, she was asked to join the NHS. Her parents and school counselor thought it would be a good idea. She had no real personal interest or desire to join the NHS, but she realized that it could be used to pad her college resume. She joined the NHS on paper, and though she had really no intention of getting involved in the NHS because she was already very busy with a lot of other activities, she was accepted, but never participated in any of the activities. However, she did put the NHS on her college resume. Is this what you are going to do with your MHS service? Is it nothing more than padding for your college resume? Or will it be more for you? And finally, let's look at leadership. You are leaders in academics, in sports, and activities, in church, and at home. Pelican Rapids High School has recognized you for your abilities. However, as you go into the future, how are you going to lead? Leadership leadership can be a very public thing. Will you become the future president of the United States and lead the nation? Or will you become a leader of some social organization, just like Martin Luther King? Not many people end up as these kind of leaders. So how can you lead? I suggest that many of you can become a quiet leader. Leaders aren't always the one with titles. You can be the most positive and honest student, sibling, daughter or son, spouse that you can humanly possibly become. So how are you going to use your MHS leadership skills? Loudly and publicly, or quietly and privately? The choice is yours. I hope I've given you some things to think about, and if there's only one thing that I want that you can remember from this speech, it is this. Yes, you have accomplished great things in the past, but it is in the past. What are you going to do today and tomorrow with the ideas of Minnesota Honor Society? Will you continue your scholarship and continue learning? What will your character be? Will you serve? And how will you lead? Again, congratulations on being inducted into the Minnesota Honor Society. The future begins now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for sharing those words of inspiration with us tonight. We are grateful for your time tonight and the many years of service you have given to Pelican Rapids Public Schools. For our entertainment tonight, Christopher Hubden will be playing a musical piece called Go Light Your World by Chris Rice. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, Chris, for sharing your talent with us tonight. We will now begin the induction ceremony. Membership in the Pelican Rapids chapter of the Minnesota Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. 4 of our member officers will now review these qualities for the candidates. I will now read the qualification for the scholarship section of the Honor Society. Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. For education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. The next qualification for the Minnesota Honor Society is leadership. Lily Williams will read the qualification.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Samuel will inform you about the service component of Honor Society.
My office is service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. Lastly, Lily Hall will inform you about the character component.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
The candidates will now rise and recite the pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the Minnesota Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principle for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations on being the newest members of the Pelican Rapids, Minnesota Honor Society for 2021. Please come forward as your name is called to receive your certificate. Ian Fay. Hannah Flossen. Kelsey Eisemann. Janae LaFerrier. Kanisha Madole. Taya Marich. Kaya Nelson. Sylvia Pesch. Brady Petznick. Lexi Pixley. Eva Rustan. Gage Stromberg.
Membership in the Minnesota Honor Society is one of the most highest honors a high school student can receive. What an honor to be selected. Congratulations to our new members. Our ceremony has now ended. We would like to invite you to a reception in the Commons where cake and punch will be served by our officers. Thank you and have a great evening.